Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the shocking results when a strength athlete, myself, starts to run 50K or over 30 miles a week. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, it's been 6 weeks. Dove deep into the running pool, doing at least 50K a week, generally about 55, 56K a week. Running 5 days a week, taking 2 days off each week. Basically, my schedule is I take off Wednesday and Friday and run every other day of the week. So come Saturday, I'm pretty well recovered. Generally do a longer run. So I've been doing this for 6 weeks. And a lot of people have followed along on social media, asking a lot of questions. They're curious what happens when a big dipshit like myself, a strength athlete or somebody that's known as a strength athlete, starts to run this much. And one of the biggest questions I get is, how is it impacting recovery? Can you train the same way? So on and so forth. Today I had an interaction with a gentleman on Facebook Messenger who was asking that very question. I want to give you my honest answer. And the honest answer is, and this isn't any bullshit, this is reality. This isn't me puffing out my chest or anything. I'm nearly a 52-year-old man, but there's no recovery issues. There's no recovery issues. If I wanted to train the way I had been the last 10 years, I could. I could run 10K a day and then train the same way I had been training. That's reality. I have no recovery issues. I watch my diet closely. I understand the amount of calories I burn from running, and I adjust my calorie intake appropriately. So many people who are following along assume that because I'm running 50K a week, that somehow it's going to dramatically suck my strength, dramatically make me weak. And I got to tell you, it couldn't be further from the truth. Right now, the only thing holding me back is my runs, because they're trail runs, take about 2 hours a day, and I don't have the time to dedicate an hour and a half to powerlifting, to heavy strength training. So what we do is a little bit different. It's a little bit more time concise, but if I had the time to split up and train in the morning, do an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 30 minutes in the morning, then go about my work and then come back, like it's about 5 o'clock at night, we're going to go running now for a couple hours. If I had the time in the day, I could absolutely do them both. There's so many myths in fitness, so many myths about bodybuilding and strength training. So many people believe you can't do the same thing, that it'll just weaken you, that somehow they're at odds against one another. And I got to tell you, if I can do it as a 51-year-old man, basically anybody can do it, is if you do it wisely. If you can do it intelligently, there's no reason you can't. I monitor my diet closely. My recovery is absolutely fine. In fact, I will tell you that when I'm out running, and we run at a pace where we basically, at what we call a conversational pace, a talking pace. That's what all the long distance runners and the ultra runners recommend. Running at a pace where you can hold a conversation. I always feel like I could run longer, if anything. But in running circles, they recommend, about 30, 35 miles a week is a good cap for most people. So that's about where we're keeping it. But I feel most days like I could run more if I wanted to, or if I had the time. It's just that time intensive. So I wanted to make this video because so many of the questions I'm getting about running and lifting are assuming that somehow you can't do both at the same time. Somehow they're dramatically impacting your strength. And I'm pretty certain that if I had the time to dedicate, based on how I feel right now, to both strength training and endurance running, that I could do both and it wouldn't really dramatically impact my strength. Now, I'm not competing as a powerlifter right now. Maybe it might take away 10% of my strength. I don't know. I'm certain it probably would. I was deadlifting, I don't know, 660 or whatever. Maybe it would take away 30 pounds off my deadlift. Maybe it would take 30 pounds off my squat or whatever. I know from a bench press standpoint, it's not really impacting my bench press. I'm doing bench press with more intensity than the other lifts. But, the real reason I wanted to make this video is just to let you guys know my experience. My recovery is fine. For the average person that wants to get into the gym and build a lot of strength and might not necessarily want to be a powerlifter, there's no reason you can't do both if you really watch your diet. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.